I'm talking about you, old man.
Getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
It is strong enough to climb. You escape bunker 1. Just fall out all over again. The first thing we're gonna do is the whole character level up system. What I'm gonna do, for now, is that I'm gonna up my luck. Or should I up agility? I think I should up my agility to at least 100 and then, or
Looks good.
combat guns. Because we kind of had to. Kinetic. I would get these, but I think I'm gonna save up for like the main one. Alright, we're good.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered.
I think I see it way in the back there.
Endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Biomutant. I mean, the graphics for my computer is holding up pretty well. At least the details. Yes, I already know how to sprint. Oh, interesting way of marking.
The signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Yeah, these right here is a very unique way of yeah, marking the territory. They take it to a whole nother level. Oh, coat. Silver went up. Fine. I hear something. Oh. Oh yeah, that's one of the world eaters.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Sad. That's real sad. In here looking at bodies of his fallen loved one. Excuse me, I didn't mean to walk on you. That's the one going into the houses and taking stuff.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if...
I keep doing that sometimes.
I don't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Mm-hmm. A good boy.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
I like the conversation between these two.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always
Ooh.
making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
I really like the conversation. Side point unlocked. Side point unlocked. I already said it twice.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
I did those guys last time.
Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Yeah. And then we can switch our allegiance over if we wanted.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Yeah, I think all the tribes are not bad. Just how you go about it.
And shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe.
Yeah, we gotta work together.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
So we get to choose, huh?
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I tried the monkey tribe, and they seem like really good people. Like, really good people. I just want to see what's over here, under here. Anything? Look like it. I'm gonna try these guys, because I tried the other people. I don't see a difference, but...
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Voice actor, you need to get slapped for that one. I need to stop. I don't, as far as I know, that's not a way for me to aim. Like point my gun, like look down the sight.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
I kind of like the way they have their place.
The Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see.
Oh. All that's gonna do is take us on the map.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try.
Yeah, let me show up. They want to start something, I'll fight. I like that outfit though.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves, to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages. Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Do I really want to go this route?
There's some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes.
The end goal. That's the end goal, to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny for beating rivals has it's limited to a vanquish.
He had a feeling you'd say that. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them.
I won't need protection.
He disagrees, and the day you meet again, you'll understand why.
I want to join them, but I don't want to be.
It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Okay, they threw me out. Okay. Okay. Butt hits. Yeah, so I thought it wouldn't matter which side I chose. But apparently, if I choose them, I choose to end the world. And I kind of don't want to do that. The world can be saved, it can be saved. I'd rather choose to try to save the world as best as possible. Trying to look around and see if I see anything interesting.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
I need to really watch out here.
Took care of it.
Oh, god dang it.
Shot through.
I thought. I would take these armor off these guys. That's the only reason I even considered siding with those guys, because their armor looks cool. See if I can just go through here. Ow. That, bro, it does look good. I never expect my computer to be able to handle. My computer can handle this game better than Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, it was like, oof. Oh yes, we can swim. This is difficult for us. We don't have a whole lot of energy to think of Breath of the Wild energy thing and put that in this world. This is a little bit more difficult because our character doesn't know how to swim. Can swim.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
God damn it.
Let's see.
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
At least we got to see both sides.
The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Please don't make us do a flashback.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Yep.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace.
Inner
He
peace.
wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
That's the main one. Get to focus on the other ones first.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
That's a lie. It will happen.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a
Code of honor.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. He can't blame you for not remembering, but...
Alright. And that'll be it for the first one.